Hey everyone, Thordan here, and today we're going to be talking about maps in the finals. There are currently 4 maps, although there are variations with a day and night cycle and weather effect, but there are some issues that players are currently experiencing, and we're going to go over what Embark is going to have to do to kind of fix the map situation, along with some, RPG stuff that's going on with the heavy class right now as well. But without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So the finals recently has had a pretty interesting topic that I haven't even thought about before, but it has a pretty good focus on it, with the debate revolving around the game's map pool. And also, one of the more recent changes to its weapons, the RPG 7. It used to be a terror, but not so much anymore, or at least not to other players, maybe so more to yourself. However, in an interesting turn of events, players have actually taken steps to address these concerns in the game by themselves, actually going ahead and jumping in front of the developers Embark Studios to actually try to balance the game themselves. Well, let's go ahead and start talking about the map pool dilemma, as I like to call it. Now, the current map pool in the finals has 4 distinct different types of maps. You got Las Vegas, Monaco, Seoul, and Skyway Stadium. And there are unique modifiers for each maps. There's rain, fog, nighttime, daytime, and then you also have the random stuff that comes in like alien invasions or meteor shower. However, there is a consensus among the players that, well, these maps are not actually created equal, which it happens in every video game. This isn't necessarily surprising, but it seems like there is a strong feeling that Seoul and Monaco are praised as better maps, and people don't really like Las Vegas or Skyway Stadium, and they are getting a bit more of mixed reviews. In fact, players got so upset with the Las Vegas map, they decided to take matters into their own hands, and in an act of defiance, they utilized the heavy sledgehammer to completely remove Las Vegas from the map pool during a real match. You can go ahead and see it on screen right now. It's absolutely crazy, and the act actually has a lot of mixed reactions within the Reddit finals community. Some are applauding the bold move and others expressing disappointment. And this kind of brings to light the idea that there should be an option for players to have more control over the maps they play. I grew up when we had Halo Reach and you were actually able to vote on the map. I don't know why that's becoming less and less popular of a feature in these first-person shooter games. I guess people would quit if they didn't get the map they voted for, but I do think that giving players a choice to play what they want to in the game would be great for engagement and just overall a more fun experience. I don't want to play and spend my free time on a map that I just do not enjoy, and that's all I get to do for the night. Hopefully, Embark Studios does tackle the map changes just a little bit, because they do have a great reputation for creating these destructible environments and interesting locales, so getting to see a little bit more of it in the near future with more updates and more map choices would be absolutely fantastic. But now let's go ahead and talk about that RPG 7 nerf. Now, we recently had the patch 1.5 and it brought changes to that RPG 7. However, it addressed a ton of self-damage concerns. The maximum self-damage was increased to 252, which is quite a big jump. And some heavy mains are arguing that the RPG nerf went too far. A player on the final subreddit highlighted the discrepancy between the max damage and max self-damage. And there's a lot of concern about the effectiveness of this weapon now in the future, especially as medium didn't receive any nerfs whatsoever. And a lot of people basically got triggered and started having a huge argument about the intended purpose of the RPG 7. And some people are actually attributing the nerfs to complaining the nerfs to the light build mains, which also got nerfs in the 1.5 patch. There's basically this big crossroads that players are having on whether or not the RPG 7 is basically a destruction tool or if it should be used as a weapon with high damage output. You could technically do both, but you're going to need to find some kind of balance for that. It's great now that the RPG 7 is no longer a one-shot kill post this patch, but it is still a crucial tool for heavies to get around the map and make new holes in it. So it'll be interesting to see how Embark continues to adjust the damage output. Overall, though, I will be interested to see how Embark Studios handles the map issues and also the balancing issues in the near future. I have a lot of faith in this studio. They've done nothing but great stuff since the game released, so hopefully they continue to make these changes, as that has basically been the staple of Embark so far. Let me know down below, how's your experience been with the maps in the finals? Which one is personally your favorite, and would you like to see a map voting system? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here, which covers all the finals news and updates and also gameplay and content. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.